just kind of, half joking. You don't do burnouts. So was this burnout because you finished a race at Daytona after some recent struggles here?
Yeah, maybe. I was fired up, man. Like, multiple reasons. Whenever you win at these speedways, pumps you up. And then the last 2 laps we had was pretty awesome. Like how we came from 14th or wherever we were up to get the lead. And I didn't know if we got it initially at first. And yeah, the burnout stuff's kind of fun, man. It's so cool to win here. And it was a big night. And also, I mainly did it for Advanced Auto Parts because that paint scheme at Speedways has been cursed. I've gotten right hooked with that scheme more times than I can count. And the CEO, Shane, told me, he's like, I think we've paid our dues with that paint scheme at Speedways. He's like, I got a really good feeling tonight. And it was super cool to pay that off and have him here and have their whole team here. So yeah, it was a big night. It was cool, just a lot of things kind of culminating, and I thought it deserved one.
Perfect. And then I'm glad that you brought up those last 2 laps because this package, not known for passing at super speedways. So I'm curious, how exactly did you manage to go, 13th to first in only 2 laps?
Yeah, it's just situational stuff. So on the restart, I was behind Cole, and I told Timmy to tell Cole's spotter, like, hey, if you want to jump to the 3rd lane, like I'm on board. You got a wingman. And I feel like we would drag other people up. And it was big to try to be the first guys up there, like before he gets log jammed. And he never went for a while. And so I never went because I'm like, I'm going to wait on Cole to go. Like if he wants to go, unless it's the last lap, then I'm going to jump up there and just see what happens. But it just kind of worked out in a way of the top opened in the tri-oval, and we got hooked up at that same time to where like we had great speed through 1 and 2, and then got hooked up at the perfect time down the backstretch. I think it was on the coming to the white, got hooked up great down the backstretch, and then we were really in the ball game, and got him clear, and Justin blocked the top, which he should have, and then he blocked Cole all the way down, and now I'm like, well, I'm leading the top now, and Daniel gave me a good push and was able to kind of play the middle top lane to sneak it out. So just the situation, it just kind of worked. Like we took a big run to the top and it was open and no one blocked it, and we were able to just carry a big speed. And I thought our cars were really fast. Like I thought the Fords were super fast, and it's nice I was able to show it a little bit there at the end.
Ryan, in the process, because of the win, the 5 bonus points, but you also essentially gained 9 playoff points tonight by moving up in the standings. So how impressive is it to finish second in points despite all the troubles this year with the 7 DNFs?
I think it just speaks volumes to how good we've been when we have finished races. Obviously, you don't want to have that many DNFs on the card, and I'd say half those DNFs we had a good shot of winning the race, and or at least running like top 5. And I think it just shows that we've been running good through the races and the stages and stuff like that, and just maybe not have gotten the finishes that we deserve. And but we really just powered through it, right, and just go on to next week. And this group's been really, really good all year, to be honest with you. And just had a little bit of misfortune, which you're going to have that in racing. But it's been nice to have. Been nice to have the last month and a half kind of be just smooth, and for us to finish where I feel like we should finish, like just have those normal race days and just work through the day. So hopefully that just continues. But I'm really happy where we're at, and I think it just speaks volumes that we could be, P2 in points, and have kind of the DNFs and stuff like that through the regular season. I think it really speaks of how good this team is, and hopefully we can show it over the next 10 weeks.
You are the first pole sitter to win here since 2015, to win a race at Daytona, so that says a lot. And kind of along the lines of what you were just talking about, how confident were you, though, that you were going to be able to get back out front? Because you led all of your laps way, way earlier in the race.
Yeah, I mean, we just the way the strategy played out, kind of forced our hand a little bit of, starting on the pole, having to run really hard in the first stage, because you can run the whole thing, trying to get a bunch of stage points to win the stage, so I'm burning a lot of gas trying to stay up there. Where other guys, halfway through the pack can save, and there was a couple cautions to where guys pitted, in the first stage, and we stayed out because we're racing for points, right, with the 9 and the 5 and the 11, and so we had to take a lot of gas in stage 2 or the stage 1 caution, which set us back, and then Jonathan just made the call, like, just save as much gas as you can. So I kind of just rode around the back and really, really became a hybrid back there.
Ryan, have you watched the replay yet? And do you intend to watch it many, many times?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. I bet it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I have a unique view of it, but I can't see what's all around me. So I'm excited to see it from a bird's eye view.
Okay. And I'm watching your in-car here. I've watched it like several times. And as I hear you talk about it, I mean, it almost feels like you're downplaying it a little bit, going, us mere mortals who don't drive cars at 200 plus miles an hour on a track where you can't pass, to go from 13th to 2nd in 2 laps seems pretty impressive, but you're saying, it's situational. Is it partially because it's almost like it's not really the moves you make, it's the moves everybody else makes kind of sets you up for it? Is that sort of what
a lot of things go into it? I can't do it by myself, right? It wasn't me out there making those, I didn't just turn left and pass everybody by myself, right? It's you have to wait, which I think the big thing is what's makes a good speedway racer to me, or at least that I try to keep in my head, is you have to be ready for the opportunity to go, to make the move, make the big move. And I try to be patient for that opportunity. And if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. And that's what it is, never came, whatever. But I tried to just wait on it. And the opportunity was, Cole and I having a big run down the front. The bottom lanes kind of checked for a little second, and he took it. And we both took the momentum. So and you have no time to think about that stuff. It's bang, bang, play. You better just go with whatever your gut says. And that was our opportunity to do it. If he wouldn't have done that, I don't know if we would have got there, honestly. Yeah. So it just kind of worked to where he and I were on the same page of, we kind of just moved up together, and we were able to carry all the momentum. So it's, like I said, man, it's all situational, and you go with your gut on a lot of things, and I make a lot of bad decisions too out there, but this one tonight just happened to work out.
You mentioned your folks. They don't come to, how often they come to races?
Yeah, Mom and Dad, they haven't been at as many this year as maybe they have been in the past. Dad's been busy. Right. But yeah, they'll come to probably a third of the races through the year. So it's just, I can't believe they come here, because Dad hates speedway racing. He hates watching it. Okay. Absolutely despises it. My mom's a nervous wreck the whole time. I'm like, just stay home. But they just pace and pace and pace. And but it's fortunate that we were able to pull one out tonight. So it was fun to see him in victory lane.
Why does he hate it? Just because it's so perilous?
Big wrecks.
Yeah.
Hates seeing me wreck. Okay. So as any parent would. Sure. Yeah.